We all know what that means. We all know who's going to be president again. We all know that Joe Biden ain't going to be president. We all know that it's being rigged right now for both Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Arizona, Nevada. I could go on. Georgia. Yeah, it's all being rigged for Sleepy Joe. But how do you know this, they ask, Nick? How do you know? Because, you can't pull the wool over a sheep's eyes. Or in this case, you can't pull the wool over a wolf's eyes. They're trying to corn feed you a bunch of bullshit. Like good old Corn Pop, because Corn Pop wasn't a bad dude. This world will never cease to amaze me. How stupid some people can be. The other day, I had some lady attack me while I was voting. Literally. She's mad because I was wearing my MAGA hat. Well, sorry, we live in a day and age where I just don't give a fuck. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, my hair's a mess. I don't give a fuck. We live in a day where everybody needs to have an opinion about everybody, or it doesn't make the world spin. God, I love America. What I don't love is them trying to censor everybody's freedom of speech, everybody's civil liberties. Oh, you don't get it yet? You haven't gotten it yet? The mask. You know the first thing I said on an Idaho rally yesterday, where they announced they won the state, they won the seat, they won the Senate here? You know what I stated? There's a lot of people that need to be recalled now that they're in office. McLean, for starters, our governor for the next one, because he was complicit in literally almost bankrupting our state, let alone every other state, where they literally shut down for a 0.1% chance. But we won't go into that, because as soon as you go into that, they ban your video because, oh, you're producing scams and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I'm producing my point of view. My point of view is not a scam. It's my perception of what I see going on around me. Perception is key. Perception is everything. Just like what you perceive behind me, you perceive there's a mess. But is there really a mess? No, it's just clutter. Same concept. Apply it to life. There's why my hair's a mess, because I don't have all my hair ties in. Usually I have it pulled back like that. But kind of got rudely awoken this morning by an axe being pounded into a a big ass log that needed a chainsaw. Yeah. But that's life. Sometimes shit just wakes you up. Sometimes you get woken up by a woodpecker that doesn't exist. That was a joke. The woodpecker actually exists. I just swear I'm losing my mind. Hey, it's okay though. We're all losing it a little bit. It's 2020 after all. And what do I think on the whole election? I think Donald Trump won it the other day. Personally, and they didn't want to accept that. So they're trying to make it look like Sleepy Joe won. And they're trying to push a narrative so that they can put their candidate that they want in, because we all know Joe's incompetent. And we all know that they're trying to push Kamala Harris when couldn't even win the popular vote when they were trying to pick between 18 different people. Okay. So first of all, she's incarcerated more of her own people than any other candidate that I can name of. Yeah, we want someone like that has just about as big of an incarceration rate as Joe Biden. You know, he's been in office for over 47 years. The crime bill back in the 90s, I believe it was. I almost said 80s. Vice versa. The crime bill back in the 90s, him and Hillary signed that. Him and Hillary were the ones that put that into fruition. Him and Hillary, yeah, you get where I'm going with this. They've been in politics for almost 50 fucking years. And nobody sees, oh, career politicians. They just see, oh, Orange Man bad. Let's get the Orange Man out of there. Let's do everything we can to hate the Orange Man. When he really isn't even orange. Y'all need to stop with that Cheeto bullshit. You know, show respect. Something my generation's lost. But you really want to know what I think? I think that Trump already won this in a landslide, and they're trying to protect who they want into office like they did in 2008 and again in 2012. With a good old plant named Obama. Let alone Biden shouldn't even be running for office because he should be getting indicted. But, you know, people just look past that. You know, if it was the Trumps getting indicted for that kind of crap, they'd already be in prison. Just pointing it out. What have we seen for the last 5 years? Trump smear, Trump smear, Trump smear. That's all the media does anymore is smear Trump, smear anyone who agrees with Trump, or smear anyone who has a conservative fucking opinion, or smear anyone who doesn't like to bend or sway to their little agenda, aka censoring their own little mouth, keeping cuss words from coming in and out of it so that other people can allow their children to be on a platform that wasn't even created for children. It's created for adults. It was originally created so people could share their music content in short 15-second clips. That's what YouTube was originally created for. Now it's become something that they can manipulate and utilize in everything they deem and see possible. But what are you talking about, Nick? What crazy rant are you on today? Not on a rant. Look at what I'm talking about. Look at the structure behind what I'm talking about. You'll understand what it is I mean. If you have a basic understanding of economics, you should understand what it is I'm saying. But a lot of people don't have that basic understanding. And I never finished high school. and I've got a basic understanding of economics. But the one thing is I went and pursued my own education after I dropped out of high school. I kept going to school, aka I went to college, aka I'm almost done with college. I'm going to transfer over to Boise State, and then I'll be a fully degreed idiot, just like everybody else. Yeah, I said idiot because it's a piece of paper. Everybody acts like that piece of paper dignifies how smart you are, how intelligent you are. It doesn't. It just tells the rest of the world that you spent the time to go out of your way and make sure you were educated. And even some people that go out and get educated still aren't educated because they still didn't learn anything. When you keep repeating the same cycle in politics, it basically states you never learned a damn thing about politics. AKA, when people keep voting for the same crap, you're just going to keep getting the same results. I think Albert Einstein said something about the method of insanity that way. I haven't turned this camera in a while. Yeah. But it's like people don't want to get what's right in front of them. They blatantly want to believe lies. They want to believe things that the media has been feeding them for the last 5 years, like I said. Well, then look, go over. Back up, because I can't see and I'm on a live. You're interrupting my live. Hurry the hell up. Back up. You're too close. They don't have it right there. What is that down below there? Is that CChem? No. Yeah. If they have it in CChem, get the CChem. Sorry, I'm having to deal with fish stuff too, people. Look to see if they have one that specifically says spirulina flakes or something like that. Because I feed it to both cichlids and saltwater. Having to take care of two things at once, Anyways, where was I before she interrupted me? Lost my train of thought. Basically, career politicians like Joe Biden should have had term limits years ago. Years ago. That would have stopped all this garbage. That would have stopped the establishment from holding a foothold in the House. That would have stopped them from holding a foothold in the Senate. That would have stopped them from trying to steal the presidential election. That would have stopped them from all this garbage. "1984 is repeating itself again, basically. Oh, but what happened in 1984? Go look it up. You know why Alex Jones is always saying 1984 is something to do with 1776? Da, 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 da. You know why he's always saying that? Look it up. You'll figure it out. Personally, I think it has something to do with Desert Storm, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100% on all those little side things, but I can tell you one thing. I'm not crazy either. I see what's going on around me. I see my country falling apart. I see people standing idly by as it falls apart too. There's a lot of people that I supported before this whole thing. They made their choice. You know, there's a lot of people that I was friends with before this whole election for 2016. They made their choice based off an opinion, their own opinion. That's an opinion, not a fact. A fact is the fact of a matter can be just that, the facts. The facts don't have to have some biased little cover-up story to be facts. Basically, what I'm telling you is they tell you something's a fact all day long, but then they're really covering it up with bullshit. They don't want to tell you the real story, is what I'm saying. They just want to sugarcoat everything with lies and bullshit and see how far they can freaking pull the veil over your eyes till you're fully blind, until you can't sit there and do nothing but walk around blind, deaf, and dumb, and be like the rest of this hive zombie mind mentality. I'm sorry, I will never be on the plantation ever again. About every month I shave my damn mustache off. Nobody ever notices. Well, my last coil, I'm probably not going to buy anymore. Probably going to try to quit again. Try. Keywords. Try. But reality comes to face value. If we really sit here and let tyrannous fucks like Joe Biden or Kamala Harris get into office, we're literally advocating for the self destruction of our own country. Yeah, advocating for self destruction, advocating for the big red button to basically be fired right at America, proverbially. Oh, pockets hanging out. That little heater up there, I gotta wait one more week till I can plug it in. When I get a 10 gauge extension cord, you're really not supposed to plug heaters into extension cords, but 10 gauge is about the highest capacity for electricity you could get. I think there might be an 8 gauge, but I've never seen one in the store. So, but yeah, they're probably just super expensive, just like the 10 gauge. I need to buy a 10 gauge and I also need to buy $80 worth of lights. And then I'm done with spending money on the greenhouse for almost a while, for a good while. Then I guess I might as well go out and put a lock and everything else on the damn things, and nobody can break in there and steal my shit. $100 heater, $100 lights. It's like, come on, ain't that stupid? But yeah, that's literally what Trump's America did for me. It allowed me to be able to build a building so that I can afford to keep a business going year round. That's what it did for me. I can't tell you what a politician can really do for you because you can't count on the politicians. You can only count on yourself. If you aren't willing to do something for yourself, then you are never going to get anything with a politician's help. Anything. If you're not willing to wake up and smell the freaking coffee or smell the roses for yourself and go out and pick them, then what good are you? I picked over 200 grapes the other day, made some grape jelly. All I hear is people whining out there about, oh, Wah! I can't be friends with this person because they voted this person. Wah! We're a bunch of babies. Wah! That's what I see from this generation. Bunch of fucking crybabies. Crying them liberal tears. Like that lady in the damn polling place yesterday, or the other day, 2 days ago. You have to remove your hat. It's not just for you, it's for everybody. Wee. I'm a liberal. Wee. You know, saying stuff like that really doesn't get me to comply with what you want me to comply with. Actually, it got me to shut down everything you just threw at me, including wearing a fucking mask. Yeah. Don't give away your liberties for a false sense of security. That's the only thing I can tell you. Do not give away your freedom for a false sense of security. And that's what we're doing if we give the election to Biden, because that's basically what it is. It's just like 2008 all over again. You know, they crashed the stock market in 2008 to get Obama elected. People don't remember that. I think it was like called the big fuck. There was a movie about it. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm gonna have to look it up, just like any other idiot. It crashed. It were the stock market crash occurred in September 29, 2008. That's not what I was looking for. There is a specific term. I think it was like something like the big swing or something like that. It had something to do with a big something or other. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is when they crashed the stock market, it allowed them to literally single-handedly implement who they wanted as president. Big bailout, or what? I can't remember exactly, but I learned about this like 6 years ago. Is a financial crisis basically? If this wouldn't have happened, Obama wouldn't have became president, and we wouldn't have had a recession. The big fuck. What is it called? It's with that dude from Seinfeld. I can't remember the damn name. But basically, what they did is they flooded the market and they made it to where you couldn't buy back the stocks that you were making money on, and you basically crashed. It crashed the market. Is what happened. And they economically destabilized this country, and that's when it started. That's when Chicom started getting their freaking implementations inside of the country. And I'm already on one, and I haven't even taken no brain force this morning. I'm just freaking wired. $29 trillion bailout. Come on now. I know you guys aren't that stupid that you understand what it is I'm saying. Do we really want to go into economic debt? Do we really want to have an 80% tax hike? Do we really want to have someone who is so mentally incompetent being president? I don't think so. I don't want that. Better yet, Biden's laptop matters. And that's where I'm going to end this on. Have a good day, people. don't forget Trump won.